Welcome. So today, excuse me, we're gonna go continue here in the Lost Bastille. Now, excuse me, there is a pursuer down here. We're here at the servants' quarters bonfire, just so I can show you which one it would be. It would be this one right here. There is a pursuer down right below us here who will appear. And if you have a Ferris Lockstone, you can go to the Belfray Luna area, I believe they call it. And there is a boss there. Gargoyles, several gargoyles will attack you. And then it just kind of ends. There's a bonfire. There's an invader. And then basically you have to come back here. So instead of going that way initially, I'm going to go this way and going to try and reach Strayed. We have a fragrant branch of yore to unpetrify him, and then I have 6 boss souls that I really would like to show you what they do, what you can get from them, and then I'm probably going to pop every one of them and just use them to upgrade. So that's the plan. So instead of going to Belfray Luna first, we're gonna go this way. And there is one pursuer this way. There's one enemy over there. Go ahead and pick up the Bastille key. That's gonna be big for us. Sir, do you mind? Oh, I forgot. I need to adjust my rings here real quick. There we go. Okay. So now this area, we're basically just going to loop back up to here. So those are the gargoyles. And they're just right above us. That's why you can't see them. But go ahead and pick up this item, and then we're gonna jump and go over there. So let's get ready. There we go. Are you gonna come down? Nope. Okay. Oh, come on. So he blew up, and there was a guy right here who blew up. I have no idea why this guy is in there. But essentially what you can do is you can open this, pull this. This gate will raise up, and then it will lower, and when it lowers, it will raise up this gate. So this kind of acts as a shortcut. But I'll show you how it reconnects, so don't worry about that. But we're gonna go ahead over this way, and basically this is just right where we came in. There's the guy we killed, the Bastille key was right there, the Belfray Luna is that way, so is the bonfire, so there we go. Alright, so now I'm gonna pull that out. We're gonna try and snipe this guy real quick. I hear a dog, but I don't see him. Oh, he must be back over there. Okay. There we go. Okay, so this is the area with the guys that will jump up and explode on you. Just like that. I did that for demonstration purposes. That was done on purpose. Yeah. But here's where we fought the Pursuer. Macduff's bonfire is just right over there. So, just pulling everything together for you. But anyway, we want to come back here. Go ahead and hit this. It's gonna pull it down. Bring in a bunch of these guys. Oh, damn it. God damn, buddy. I just want a drink. Okay. So yeah, you gotta be careful with them. But there is an item. The Wanderer's set. So now, don't go through that door. Everybody's expecting you to go through that door. So if they're expecting you to go through the door, you don't go through that door. So go ahead and kill him. Go ahead and kill him. Then we can drop down here. Kill this guy. Go ahead and drop on down. Grab the fruit. Now you can go ahead and open the door. Not that you really need to. Now, I'm gonna crawl up here real quick. There's an item. And then, gonna equip me a bow real quick. And some flame arrows. Because we want to shoot this. Oop. Open up a secret room. Okay, so now we can unequip all that. Get the Archdrake robes, Archdrake shield. Excuse me. It is incredibly dark over here, but there is only one enemy. There is one of the assassin guys. If you got a spare Ferrous Longstone, you can put it in here. It's gonna open up. Well, you're gonna see like it did in the Forest of Fallen Giants. It's gonna light up the room, and you run over there and hit it, and there's a chest behind it. Forget what's in it. But here comes our guy. So there's a chest here. With the bone staff. There's another two chests here. The parrying dagger. The twin blade. Excuse me. I had to take a drink for a sec. Okay. This is just the way to a shortcut back to Macduff. So, Basically, Macduff is just right over there, where you went to take on the Rune Sentinels is just right over there. So. And don't worry, I'll come back at some point and show you what's in that Ferrous Lockstone room. Wilted Dusk Herb. And so now here's our lift. Let's go ahead and hop on in. Ride it on up. Okay, so there's an item down there, but we are not going to get that right this moment. Is there a guy in there? Nope. Okay, so we want to come on down here. So there's a guy over here. And you really want to take this guy out. Because you don't want to hit that with the sword, because it'll blow everything up, so. Okay, so this is the room right back there where we initially came in, where I was telling you about the thing you could pull that would raise that, and then it would lower it, and then when it lowered it, it would raise this. So this is essentially a shortcut to this area if something bad happens to you. Excuse me. So the lift that we rode, that's where we would drop down to. So now the pursuer is right in there. So before we go there, we're going to go get the bonfire with Strayed. I always encourage that. You know, it's just, you know, we can pull this and it'll open this up. There's an enemy right beside it, but, and that's the path of progression, but. There we go. Got them all. So we'll go ahead and use the Bastille key. If you didn't pull that lever just down below, you can get there this way by dropping. But unfortunately, if you do that, you can't go back through because you messed yourself up there. You know, because the gate's still down. So, but here's Strayed, and Strayed is one of the weapon merchants. So. We'll go ahead and use this and grab the bonfire, and then I'll show you everything. Let me grab the bonfire real quick. There we go. All right, so if things go bad, we're good.
Still a bit stiff, I'm afraid. I must thank you, young traveler. I am Strayed, one I've been a guest for a very long time. Very good. Cursed one, weak you may be, but I, Strayed, will teach.
So he's going to give us the mock gesture. Go ahead and talk to him for a bit.
How long was it? Long enough for the old king. Why didn't anyone wake me? Rang typical. Once people began, they seized anybody they found undesirable. Whoever posed even the slightest threat was removed. They even turned the great. Many kingdoms rose. Anything that has a beginning also has an end. But then, from the ashes, it is all luck, and it is your cursed flesh. Pyromancy. She harnessed the power of it. The witch led her daughters in bond. What are you prepared? Long enough. Why did...
Okay. So he sells stuff. So he sells the Hood of the Forlorn. Oh, I forgot to mention, I got invaded by Forlorn already, and you're going to find that you're going to get invaded by Forlorn repeatedly throughout your journey. So, just, I really wouldn't even say just be, wary of him, because it's such a hit and miss thing. Very rare occurrence, but it does happen several times, so. But he also sells the Ring of Knowledge, Lingering Dragon Cursed Ring, which will extend the length of your spells, and the Agape Ring. If you're trying to do PvP, you'll want to keep your soul memory lower. Also sells some Rouge Water to restore HP and spell uses. And then he sells several sorceries, pyromancies, hexes, and a couple miracles. So he sells Homing Soul Arrow, Strong Magic Shield, Cast Light, Resplendent Flesh, Unveil, Lingering Flame, Flame Swath, Dark Orb, Dark Hail, Dark Fog, and Affinity. And then as far as what you can trade the boss souls for, you can trade the Ruin Sentinel soul for the Heavy Homing Soul Arrow. You can also trade the soul of the Pursuer for the Pursuer's Ultra Great Sword. The Flexile Sentry soul for the Warped Sword. Also for the Arced Sword. The soul of the Last Giant can be sold for the Giant Stone Axe. The Flexile Sentry soul can also be sold for the Barbed Club. Dragon Rider soul for the Dragon Rider's Halberd. Also the Dragon Rider Twin Blade. Also for the Dragon Rider Bow. The soul of Pursuer, if you want to, have that big great shield, you can get that too. And then for the Dragon Rider soul, you can also get the Dragon Rider's Great Shield.
Feeble cursed one. Let's hope the magnificent.
Okay. So anyway, so that is what Strayed sells. Alright, so I am going to pop all those because I don't really want any of those. But if any of those are of interest to you, do feel free to go ahead and, get them. The Soul of the Last Giant, it's giving me 6,000. Soul of the Pursuer, giving me 8,000. Dragon Rider Soul giving me 6,000. So not really a lot. Old Dragon Rider Soul, 10. That's nice. Flexile Sentry, 6. And the Rune Sentinel Soul, another 6. Somewhat lackluster, but yeah. Alright, so anyway, we'll go back to Majula real quick. just need a little bit more. Oop, I went a little over on that one. But that's okay.
Bearer of the cross, seek so, seek lest.
All right. So now we're going to take on the pursuer. We're going back to the Belfray Luna area. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pop on. I think it's got good parry timing, so I think that would be helpful. So go ahead and get in some damage quick. Ah, damn it. And you can kind of kite him around this. That did not work out well for him, but... There we go. That should get him. There we go. Well done. Got the Twinkling Titanite. Now the Pharaoh's Lockstone door is right here, so... just in case. So now we want to take on the other pursuer. So we'll head back to Strayed. Just on the off chance that these guys will get up, I do not take the chance and go ahead and kill them. So. Got an alluring skull from him, thank you. Okay, so we need to go down one more level. Now I want to just kill this guy so we don't get attacked from behind. Okay, so yeah, that's sadness because there's nothing there. And then, of course, that's the way you can come back as a shortcut. But the way we want to go is right here. Come down here, pick up the green blossom, and then the door is right there. So you need to activate it. Yeah, let me see what I got on here real quick. Yeah, I think that should be good. Go ahead and start getting some damage in on him. Oh! Mm. Well, that hurt. Oh! Wow, buddy. Did not expect that. Really don't want to trade with him there. Oh, I'm dead. Yep. Yeah, unfortunately, you can't really back out of it or he'll leave, so. But anyway, we'll go ahead and stop here, and we'll pick back up taking him on. And then probably go back to Belfry Luna, but I'll have to think about it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.